Hi, hello, and welcome back. You can see I'm in here again. Well, I have a topic for today. Let's talk about love, right? And is it really dead? You see, love, is how you say this. It's that feeling you have for somebody, and it's that feeling you have somebody you endear, somebody you feel passionate about or affectionate about. It's that feeling like you really mess with that person, like you mess with that person a lot. Be it romantically, platonically, or just casually. We all experience this, and we also show our love to those that we care about and those that we really think about all the time. But in this video, I would like for us to talk about the love in this generation, as in the Gen Z, because it seems like love in this generation has been reduced to mere nothingness. Jesus Christ, that's hard to say. Nothingness and meaningless relationships. Okay, people are people are getting tired. They're getting tired and afraid of opening up to somebody or telling somebody how they really feel because of how relationships go these days, or just basically how people's thought processes are these days. It's absurd in a way, and it's kind of concerning. Uh, no one takes love or romantic relationships seriously anymore. At this point, nobody really takes it seriously. Social media has made people think that love isn't worth it, and it made it seem like relationships isn't worth it at all, and whoever you're with is most likely cheating on you with somebody else. That's basically it. Especially nowadays, with how hookup culture has taken over the minds of other people. No one really wants to settle down with anybody and actually build something with them, or like build a family, build an empire for them. They're mostly there for the honeymoon stage, and once that's over, it's on to the next one. Some don't even want a relationship. That's the problem. Some don't even want a relationship. Some just wanna sleep around and not catch feelings. And I understand that. I feel that from a deeper level, but we're gonna talk about that. Usually that's a result of being hurt by somebody that they gave their entire trust to. You know, when you give your trust to somebody and they hurt you, it's a case of hurt people. You know, when you're not healed, you hurt other people, because subconsciously you do, and it's it's a scary it's not something everybody should deal with. It's not something that everybody should go through, and they feel like there's like absolutely no point in staying with somebody who might end up breaking them into a million pieces and left alone to build themselves again. During that process of them rebuilding themselves, they add more layers of security that won't let them make that same mistake again. It's like you have your guard up every single time. Every single step of the way, you have your guard up. Like you don't wanna trust anybody for anything. And I've been a participator in that act. I was very unsure of what I wanted. And I saw online how people had little to no regard for love or the other person's feelings. And I would scroll through TikTok and I would see like a couple of 50 years or like 40 something years and find out the other person was cheating on them the whole time. Do you know how bad that is? 40 something years. That's 5 decades right there. 50 years, that's 5 decades of loving somebody who is no longer in love with you. That's a long time. That's a long time to be committed to somebody who doesn't even show the same regard, who doesn't even show the same feelings towards you. See, when I participated in it, I felt gross. You know, I still feel that way, you know, thinking about it, because as much as I did the whole hookup thing, it just wasn't in me. Okay, I'm a lover boy. It just wasn't in me, and I don't want to do anything without having a real human connection with the other person. It's just something I just can't do. You know, I did it, and it sucked bad. It really did, and I don't know. I wanted to change. Okay, I wanted to feel something for somebody. And I remember asking a colleague of mine, an acquaintance, if he thinks if we ever settle down, and he told me literally specifically, he was like, no. He literally said no, because no one in this generation wants to do that anymore. It's either just chasing money, hooking up, cheating, and dating for the fun of it. Honestly, like, people just get into a relationship just because they want to be in a relationship. They don't have no reason. Fuck up. They don't have no reason to be in a relationship. They just want to be in it. And he said it just wasn't worth the heartbreak. And I understand that, honestly. And it hit me. To be honest, it hit me. You know, we're now so desensitized to people's emotions that we can only care less about what they think. We care less about what they think. Now, I'm not saying force yourself to be in a relationship or love somebody. You know, that's also a problem. That's actually worse. Because you're giving the other person a false sense of love and hope for something that they thought was real. You're giving them a false sense of love. Okay? Just be in it for the long run and not for the short term, because that's what love is. You know, love is, it's scary. It's scary as hell. Honestly, it's one of the most scariest things a human can ever experience, because you're giving yourself to somebody else. You're inherently giving a piece of yourself to somebody else. Same with hooking up. It's like that. But love is different. You know, it's something if you experience it, it's the most beautiful thing in the world. I'm talking about romantic love. Okay, platonic love and all that, that's fine, that's cool. I'm talking about love romantically. Somebody that you really, you really could talk, like, you really could see as even like your best friend, because of how much love you have for that person. And it's scary, and it's kind of like a risk and a reward type of thing. There's always a risk to everything we do in this world. Same with like gambling and stuff. There's always a risk of everything. So I don't know, why not just go for it, right? Why not just go for it? And yes, it's hard to do, but at least try to work on yourself before you go looking for it. Okay, work on yourself before going to look for it. Because a butterfly does not go to you, or like go to a regular garden. Okay, you have to make your garden and put flowers there and make it look nice for a butterfly to really come in. It's a quote that goes on Instagram a lot. I just decided I wanted to say that. It sounds cool. When you work on yourself, you won't have to look for it. It'll come to you naturally. It's gonna find you. I remember I talked to a coworker today, and I told him about that. I told him, like, instead of you chasing, you know, it's good to chase, but chase wisely. Chase with intention. All right. If you're chasing, chase with intention. So when you're chasing, make sure you're chasing for the right reasons and not for the dumb reasons. So even if you don't want to chase, like, focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Get some money. Work out. You know, see friends. Go on trips by yourself, or like just go on like road trips or something. Have goals and activities and ambitions and actively chase them always. Like, just try, just keep chasing them and watch how everything changes. Watch how everything changes. And I know there's some people out there who have found love in this generation, and it's beautiful. Okay, it's a beautiful thing regardless. So don't say because this generation, this generation is so messed up, I'm not gonna get into a relationship, I don't want nobody. No, it's the same in every generation, honestly. It's just this generation is more emphasized because we have social media, so it's easier to see and spot those things. It was the same before, it's the same now. It's just more prominent and just more. It's like people just starting to get used to it or something. So if you have that mindset that there's not going to be any love, or like there's no love in this generation, at that point we're cooked. Okay, you can't have we look, love is love. There's always love for everybody. Okay, like, just make sure you work on yourself first before you try to go look for it. Okay, keep me on. Make sure you find, make sure you look for it. I mean, make sure you work on yourself before you go looking for it. So enjoy the moments, enjoy the moments, and remember, love is beautiful. Okay, but with the right person, it's abundantly beautiful. It's absolutely amazing. Being able to share your intimate moments with that person and being able to experience memories with that person, it's one of the best things you could ever imagine. So just remember, spread love, work on yourself, and believe in love. Okay, believe in love, because it's out there. And she or he, they, them, wherever, they're waiting for you. Okay, and I hope this helps. I love you. See, I do. There's some love out there. But yeah, I love you, and I hope you're able to find one as well. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.